Hey ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time, I know. Some of you probably wonder what happened to this Gorilla guy. He hasn't been uploading for nearly 90 days now. A few of you were kind enough to reach out and ask me how I am and if I'm alive. And yes, I'm here safe and sound, waiting to be stationed in a new base. I was away for about 2 months for recruitment training, and man, I got a lot to say about it. The experience was pretty fun. As a dude who loves military stuff from games to TV shows, you kinda have a mental image going in. I mean, of course it's not gonna be as cool as what you see in the movies, but there are a lot of good and bad experiences that will teach you a lot of lessons. It was strange in a way that you get into a building with more than 100 other soldiers, and you kinda quickly become friends because of your shared space and experiences. You know, it's much easier to bond over suffering than actual fun activities, and it is explainable on human level as well. Your conditions are not normal, and because of that you tend to see the true merit of people around you. And it is much easier to become friends and frankly brothers in a quite short span of time. The majority of the training is psychological. Yes, you have to endure the cold weather and the heat depending on the time of the year. And the most fun part is that you get to work with guns and ammunition. But for the most part, most of the training is to imprison you in a mental state that you're completely out of control. Wake up every day early in the morning, make your bed in a specific manner, put on your uniform, get to work, train a bit, eat, sleep, and repeat. You are in the barracks without any phone or any digital device. Your brain is completely disconnected from all the stimulation it used to get. You have almost no privacy, no personal space, and at the same time the commanding officer and the drill sergeant will give you shit any chance they get. Another interesting thing was witnessing the amount of man-child in our generation. I'm not talking about how men are soft these days and all that bullshit. I'm talking about the fact that how a lot of the dudes have actual issues with authority and the chain of command. Like, it is a basic thing to understand. The military is a pre-constructed hierarchy. It is already clear that the commanding officers are not there to cater to you. They will do their best to make you feel detached from whatever could bail you out of your troubles. And a lot of the times they do it through sheer psychological torture and humiliation. You are there to push your body and mind further from your limitations. But watching people fold when the drill sergeant screams in their face, or how they play weak and incapable in order to escape the punishments or labor, was actually so depressing. As I said, the army is a pre-constructed hierarchy, so you need to understand that you have to take the orders from your upper echelons regardless of their age, their physical strength, or their competence. And believe me when I say, you'll see a lot of incompetence both in terms of leadership and military knowledge in the army of any country. And this kept me thinking about how so many of our generation have attached their source of validation and self-worth outside of their own inner values. Like, who gives a fuck if someone calls you names and tries to bring you down when you already know that they are getting paid to do so? And they are protected by a pre-made hierarchy that wasn't built upon actual competition. Alright, now as far as my plans for this channel goes, I'll give it some time to actually find myself a new routine for working on the videos. I'm home every other day, so I should be able to work a few hours a day on the videos somewhere in between. But first I need to adjust myself to the new schedule. Warthunder has dropped a lot of new stuff during the past 2 months. But the game hasn't really changed. Every criticism that I had is still very much relevant, and I'm gonna spend the majority of this year on breaking down the game modes and how we can improve them. I would appreciate any ideas from you guys, because right now Warthunder is just a game that I cannot really recommend to new players at all. And I think most of us are on the same ship. Every time someone asks me if this game worth their time, I tell them if you have like 60 bucks to spare and a few hours a day, for sure. And they're gonna be like, what? Isn't it free to play? Well, not really. It's free to play until it suddenly isn't. And whenever you completely remove the progression system out of the picture, Warthunder doesn't really have the most fun gameplay. In its core, it's a good game, even inside the matches and real-time gameplay. But not every game, not every game mode, and certainly not in every vehicle. And that's a huge setback for a lot of the players. Because dude, most of my Warthunder friends right now are not playing anymore. After you reach the top tier vehicles, especially multiple nations, there isn't really that much fun you can actually get out of this game. And I think with a few changes, Gaijin can actually make this game fun in terms of real-time gameplay as well. And my plan is to make the next videos about those changes and paint some ideas and concepts for Gaijin to improve the game. Alright, that's it for today guys. Thank you for sticking around. Actually, I never made a video thanking you for reaching our subscriber goals one after another. But I just want to let you know that I appreciate you guys for giving me a voice in the scene. It feels amazing to be able to make videos about things you like and have an audience, however small, engaging with you with a clear goal. To make the game we all love a better game. This is Gorilla Scientist, thanks for watching, and I will be seeing you.